Yo, what is going on, ladies and gentlemen? It is your boy, the last Yonko here, and today I'm bringing you a banger vid. Today I got best builds in 2K. Now I know season 2 just came out. I know a lot of you are using your rebirth build if you got it. At least I didn't get the quest, but that's besides the point. As a matter of fact, let me know down in the comments, did you guys get the rebirth quest? I've heard it's really glitchy. I've heard it's really bad. I personally did not get it. I don't know why. I'm 90 overall and I went to go get the quest, but she never gave me the quest. Been told it's like a bunch of different places. I don't know. Anyway, I didn't get the quest, but I know some people did. So if you're looking for a good rebirth build, you have come to the right video. So for this first build, we're gonna be making a point guard. Obviously, handness doesn't write and jersey number does not matter. So for this player, we're going to be doing this pie chart right. If I can find it right here. Right here is the pie chart that you want to be using. As you can see, we're gonna be getting that ball handle. Look at that steal, 91 steal right there. So we're gonna go ahead and pick that one right there, and then look at the speed. Look at the speed already. 95 speed. You guys are gonna have 99 speed once you get Gym Rat. You don't even have to hit 99 to get the 99 speed. That's crazy to me. So we're gonna go with a 95 speed, obviously, and let's get right into the progression here. So first, you want to start. So for your finishing, you want to put your close shot up to a 75. That's what you want to do. Then you want to go ahead and max out your driving layup to an 84, and you want to max out your driving dunk. Now that gives you 5 finishing badges, and that is probably plenty. My experience, defense in the paint this year is terrible. Unless people have Hall of Fame Intimidator, you're most likely going to get 0 contests on all dunks, all layups. So as long as you're taking smart shots, that stuff doesn't really matter. Now for your shooting badges, you want to max out your mid-range, max out your three-pointer, max out your free throw. And then you want to put your post fade up to a 68. Just like that. Now this is gonna give you 11 shooting badges. That is plenty. On this other build I'm gonna show you, it only has 9, and it can green from the corner. It can green wide open. I'm telling you guys now, you do not need a high 3-pointer this year. If you haven't caught on to that, you are missing out. So don't be sacrificing a lot of points for your 3-pointer. Not need a high 3-pointer at all. I know builds that have a 45 3-pointer that can green consistently. It just matters about your badges and your jump shot. If you guys want to know the best jump shot in the game, let me know down in the comments below. I'm sure to drop a video for you guys if you want the best jump shot. Alright, so for your playmaking badges, you want to max out your pass accuracy, holy, and you max out your ball handle. That's all you want to do here. Post control, scrap that. You don't need that at all. And as you can see, we already got 20 playmaking badges just from those 2. And then here's where it gets fun. If you couldn't tell by now, we are making a 2-way. So interior defense, you're not going to be playing that much interior defense. Even if you max it out, it's still 53. So it doesn't matter. And like I said, you're not going to get a contest anyway unless you have a super high interior defense and a bunch of badges for it. So we're going to max out our perimeter defense. That's going to be an 85. We're going to max out our lateral quickness. That's also going to be an 85. But here's where this build gets crazy. Look at that steal. 91 steal. You're going to be ripping people left and right. I'm telling you. And then you max out your defensive rebound. You are going to be a horse in the paint. I promise you that. Look at that badge layout. 5, 11, 20, and 19 defensive badges. 19 defensive badges. That's crazy. This build right here might be the best build in the entire game. Now obviously your body shape does not matter. Definitely don't go burly. Burly is actually like the worst one. It's terrible, but we're gonna go defined for this build because it really doesn't matter. Just don't do burly. It's just a personal preference for me. And then we're gonna want to make this build 6'4". Now the reason we're doing that is because we want to be able to get the elite dribble moves. I don't know if many of y'all know this, but if you go over 6'4", even if you have an 86 ball handle, you cannot get the elite dribble moves. So you want to stay at 6'4". You can go 6'5" if you're not going to be isoing and you're just going to be playing on-ball defense. You definitely don't want to go 6'6". 6'6" is way you lose all that ball handle for a little bit of a defensive rebound. Like, you don't want to do this. 6'5" is the max you can go. I recommend 6'4", but you don't want to go 6'3" either. I recommend 6'4" or 6'5", depends on your personal preference. For this one, I'm gonna go 6'4" because I want to be able to ISO. For the weight, we're gonna drop it all the way down, and then we're gonna increase it just a little bit until we lose speed. Right there, 187. So we are 187 pounds. We got 48 strength, but we still got 95 speed and 95 acceleration. And then for the wingspan, this is very important. Your wingspan matters because if you want to be able to shoot better, you're obviously going to minimize it. If you want to be able to play better defense, which is the point of this build, you're going to max it. So, because you can shoot with such a low three-pointer this year, I recommend maxing it out. Look at all of the defensive points you get. Look at all the finishing points you get. It is just so worth it to max out your wingspan. But we're not going to max it out on this build, okay? We're going to want to drop it down to an 83.2. That's going to give us a little bit boost, but we don't lose our ball handle. And realistically, we don't take that much of a hit in our shooting badge. Now, moving on to the takeover, this is honestly personal preference. If you want to shoot more, take shot creating takeover. It's not as good as it used to be, but it's still pretty dang good. Slashing takeover is up in the air for me. These two actually are both up in the air, playmaking and slashing takeover. I really don't think it's worth it to have either of these because playmaking, you can't break people in this game. Ankle breakers have been nerfed so bad, and you basically dunk everything if you're wide open anyway, so slashing takeover doesn't matter. So if I was making this build, I'd be taking the lockdown defender. This badge is absolutely broken, and if you guys couldn't figure it out, we make the two-way playmaker. This is arguably one of the best builds in the game. You want to be making this with your rebirth. If you want to be able to ISO, if you want to be able to play defense, you will rip people. That 91 steal is crazy on this build. And I'm promising you guys, you can still shoot on this build. You can shoot with the 65 3-pointer. I'm promising you that. So, if you guys haven't already, make sure you're following. Make sure you subscribe. Drop a like on the video.